Hello, hello, hello. It's me again. Hi, guys. The new starting picture for the new race, the River Hobbits. They have +1 to their agility. This number is meaningless. -1 to their will. +4 to maximum morale. It is such a tiny number that it's not even worth considering. +1% frost mitigation. There aren't that many creatures that do frost damage. And daggers, which is really only useful if you're creating a burglar. And I'm not creating a burglar. I'm going to create a rune keeper. Because it bothers some people so much that you can have a hobbit that's a rune keeper or a lore master. Mist Hollow. I guess we only have one place. Dwelling among the dells of the misty mountains, the river hobbits of Mist Hollow are a rustic folk, quick-tongued and nimble-fingered, mainly in the old tales and songs. They seldom venture outside their secret vales. Let's see. What tutorials do we offer? Before the Shadow, skip tutorial. Begin your adventure in Mossward. We'll do Shadows Angmar, I guess. Let's see. Skin color. Right about there. Head, let's see. I can't. Oh, I guess that'll be fine. Brow outer height. Oh, lots of sliders. The cheek snarl. Cheek scale. Chubby cheeks. Cheekbones. Ear height, ear separation, ear rotation, those are all fine. That's head, and this is face. Details. What have we got in the way? Well, that's disappointing. That's my biggest problem the last time I played the game. Was I kept losing connection to the server. Note, it ain't me. I have this problem with nothing else. Good evening to whomever has joined me. We're off to a roaring start here, as you can tell. I guess we'll just have to hurry this along a little bit. I don't see what details we're getting here. Oh, a little scar, I see. Lots of freckles if I want them. I'll skip them. Extra details. Oh, I guess you can have 2 sets of details. Nice. Wrinkles. Laugh lines. Let's just make them a little older, you know. Blue eyes like mine. Oh, there we were. I think we were. No. We're going all the way. Really? Do we not have completely bald as an option? There it is, okay. Hair color. Nose, jaw, mouth. We'll stick with that, I guess. It's pronounced Smoogle. I wouldn't be surprised if it's taken. It wasn't taken. Hi there, I'm Smoogle. Let's go. I'll give it 1 or 2 more crashes if we crash out again, and then I'll have to call it, as I don't want to spend an entire evening again swearing at the shitty broken servers that LotRO keeps talking about how they're going to fix and yet hasn't fixed. Inventory and items, login reward available. That's starting on the 8th, I think. There will be gold Hobbit prizes for everyone every day, I believe. We have a quest item, I have a title, River Rafter. That's for creating a River Hobbit. And we do have our free prize. And as you can see, we got a lot of shit in our bags. And I like them the old-fashioned way. More or less. Let's see, so those are all full. We'll just drag stuff until we'll start getting new items. After the horse. After the horsey. Let's see what we've got. Anniversary celebration pig. You know, I don't think I need that on my hot bars. Just putting that out there. But we do want more bars. More bars. Quick slots. Always show 4. Always show 5. And there they are. I still remember the magic. To get the UI movement around. By the way, any modern games that don't have this. Guild Wars 2, I'm looking at you. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Alright, we've got Shocking Words. Scribe's Spark. The heal. Go over here. We're also going to want to move the balance panel down a little. Connection status over there, I guess. Buff bars, quick slots, and buff bars. I want to move the attunement panel down. And I guess the balance panel above that. And our vitals down here. And the target vitals. I really wish they didn't have this stuff on top of each other. That's really poor design. Well, if we click on them, we can see, oh, there it is, opponent vitals. That ought to do. Oh, we did want one other thing. No, that should be good. Oh, nope, there was one other thing. We want to lock the hotbars by default. Speaking of bad UI, everyone should have a lock hotbars button on the hotbar. LotRO, on the hotbar. Games have been doing this for quite a while now. So I've called out Guild Wars 2 and LotRO itself so far today. Let's see, Fiery Ridicule. And here I am moving it. This is the spammable. That's the spammable. And that's when we get a certain attunement. Right. Okay, here we are. We are now in the lovely area wherein we spawn. Hamsburg, Mist Hollow, Floodfells, Sunder Grot. Elder Slade is up there. Arid Mithrin. So we are not there. Not sure where we are on the map. Should be. I'm not sure. Langflood, maybe? Elder Slade. Arid Mithrin. That's the Grey Mountains. Floodfells. Not sure exactly. Okay, let's talk to Valeric Tuka. Wow. Lots of me talking incoming. I cannot believe you truly decided to leave us, Smoogle. That's me. I know we have spoken about this possibility for many years, but, well, I must admit, I always thought you'd be the first of the Hobbitland in living memory to leave. I always thought you would be. And the first to return. You tell Valeric that he is welcome to accompany you, and to his credit and his surprise, he almost considers it. Then he shakes his head. Oh, no. It is a big world out there, they say, and I do not think I am quite ready to see it, but you are the smallest of us, and grew for the longest. Well, yes, I am the longest. Any of us have had the courage to leave Mist Hollow. I believe you're the one. Follow Valeric Tuka to Grandmother Maddie's home. Okay, lead on. I'm supposed to follow you. Lead on. Thank you. The sun is a-coming up. Heldrick Tuka. And the Tuka set, which evidently is their home. Looks an awful lot like a great big Smeal to me. Word brings you out and about on this morning. Smoogle's going to leave Lindleby. And he passed out. Hello there. Yourself. Well, take care. We'll see you for supper. No, we won't. Smoogle is leaving for good. What's that? What did you say? And Madelgard Tuka. What is all this ruckus? I've told you again and again to pace yourself with the pipe reed, Heldrick. Oh, Heldrick's been piping out, smoking out. Now, Smoogle, how can I help you? So what's gotten my Heldrick all in a bother, Smoogle? And I've not seen Valeric this excited since, well, Gisla accidentally doubled the recipe for her famous pie filling. But to speak honestly, that was quite a day for all of us. You tell Grandmother Maddie, Madelgard, that time has finally arrived for you to leave Lindleby and see the wider world and have an adventure. She nods silently and taps you on the nose. I got booped! It was bound to happen sooner or later, dear Smoogle. You've always been different in your own way, more outgoing than the rest of us and more curious about what is beyond the mist-shrouded dells. And taller, too. The blood of ancient Hobbitlan is very strong in you. I've always said it, haven't I, Heldrick? Oh, he must have stopped listening to me, the old goat. Cannot leave without saying goodbye to your neighbors, Smoogle. It wouldn't be proper. All right, I have to say goodbye to my neighbors. I can't just wave at them as I go rolling by. Ogiva Tuka. Oh, Tuka, as in took. I see what they're doing. Took me a sec. I'm old. You're up very early today, Smoogle. Are you planning to... Her cheerful words fall away into nothing, and her amiable expression is replaced with one shock. This is the day! I knew it! I told Villahad you were finally going to set out on your wanderings, and sure enough, I was right. I didn't know it would be this morning, perhaps. Not exactly, but I've been known for a while. You were planning for just a journey like that. That's terribly exciting, Smoogle. You'll go make us proud. See if you don't. Oh, it's a big world out there. I just know it. Yeah, it is actually a big world. She's right about that. Willahad Tuka. Today's the big day, then. Ogiva's been telling me you're soon to set out on some adventure or another, but I figured it wasn't really our business. I can't imagine leaving Lindleby, but I suppose every one of us is different after all. Be careful out there. I expect there are larger, more dangerous creatures out there in the wide world. Giant shrews, I wouldn't doubt it. I will be skipping some of the verbiage on account of I wouldn't get out of town. I just cannot believe you're leaving us, Smoogle. She wipes away a tear and makes you promise that you'll return when you've had your fill of adventures. The mountains are awfully tall to be climbed by one of the Hobbitlen. I know a lot of people were complaining about the running. The running doesn't seem bad to me, but I still miss the... This is much closer to the old Hobbit leap animation. Unless I very much misremember. They changed it long ago. And this seems closer to the original. You're leaving Lindleby in search of adventure? Goodbye then, Smoogle. I will see you when you return and... Oh, you should say goodbye to Croaker, too. He is simply the best frog friend anyone's ever had. Croaker. You mean... the physician? Black Company reference. It's Croaker. And goblin snoopers. You found Croaker, but you also found a troop of snooping goblins. Now this is a pleasing little valley, isn't it? All we have to do is clear out the current residents. Would they use a word like resident? I'm dubious. The Hobbitlen of Lindleby arrived, drawn by the sound of the goblins.
Kill them!
And here they are. This all of you lot? What do we do? What do we do?
You cannot defeat me!
I say we name this place Goblin Valley. What do you say, boys? No one can stop us from taking it. Oh, would you care to guess? Okay, I guess one of the eagles can certainly do so. Fucking eagles coming in like Stukas in Poland, 1939. It's Fangland. What seems to be the problem, small ones? Well, it was goblins, but you took care of it, Fangland. Is that all? I beheld something else from aloft. Hi, Croaker. How you doing? Good, frog. I saw the goblins from high above, Smoogle, but I saw something else as well. I saw you bidding farewell to your folk, and I knew your mind. I have known what you intended for several weeks now, and have kept watch upon your steps. Oh, you don't mind. Well, it's a little fucking weird getting stalked by an eagle. These goblins were thieves, and their leader possessed a bag of weapons. Perhaps you should avail yourself of this equipment. The goblin has no claim upon it, and its former owner cannot make use of it any longer. But in your hands, it may yet do some good. We've got a satchel. We do. A gear satchel, to be exact. A cracked runestone, which is better than the one I currently have equipped. About 3 times as much damage. Yeah, roughly. Search the hobgoblin satchel. I did. Again. Search it again. For a weapon, equip, and then talk to Fangland. Do not forget to equip your new weapon. Did that. It's a dangerous world out there. Are you certain this is the life you have chosen? Most of your kind do not leave their homes, choosing to remain near the land of their birth. You tell Fangland that your heart calls for you to leave, and he shakes his feathers. I will not ask you to stay, Smoogle. I see that your mind is made up. Now listen to me, dear one, because this is important. I'll not repeat myself. A lot of words. We agreed? Then wave to us all, and be off on your grand adventure, Smoogle, and remember what I said. I've waved to everyone. Bye. Your journey demands that you help those who need it. Oh, it's gone dark. Am I dying? Is this death? Probably not. Weeks later, flames in the night draw your eye and your steps. Weeks later? Mossword. Oh there, are you a friend? I'm a friend, but don't call me Ho. That's just mean. I'm glad you came along when you did, friend. I do not know why these Uruks came to burn Mossword, but I'll find out. Man pauses and squints more closely, but wait, you're not one of the stewards, are you? There's a bit of fallowhide in you. I dare say, though I'm no expert at the various families of hobbits, where do you call home? You're a long way from the Shire, if that's where your hearth can be found, but I suppose few who can name themselves adventurers can stay long at home. That's for me as well. I am named Menelder. We're just standing here yabbing while the town's burning down. And I was once a ranger. What I am now, well, I suppose I'm still learning that. Might be the same set of you. Quest and quest rings. Quest guiding system. Smoogle, you say? That's an interesting name. Yes, yes it is. Thank you again for your help, Smoogle. Let me know if you're interested in helping me learn the secret of the White Hand and help Mossword recover from the attack. The flames will die down, and then the healing must begin. And magically, we've put out the fires because I'm magical like that. New deed, the many folk of the Glanduin. Now, I have done a lot of these quests, so I was hoping for a new starting area with the new race, but that does not appear to be the case. It is the last starting area that came in about the time of the Brawler, I think. Deed log. I have found Mossword. It was easy to find. I just looked under my feet.
Some of Mossword's residents sustained injuries we cannot heal.
He hands me a small bundle of bandages and a pouch of bitter-smelling salve. This is the last of my supplies. I will treat their injuries. Her guest. I made him feel a little better. I'm a bloody hero, I am. We have a lot of quest rings around. Right now I'm going to try and find the other injured first and make him feel all better. That's quest. Quest. Grab the stable point. Again, I will repeat my
What can I do for you?
opinion that all games should just give you the stable points when you get anywhere near it. Waypoints, stable master points, any of that. Nope, more questage. Well, where the heck are all the injured? Everybody's got things for me to do, but nobody's hurt. So we'll follow the arrow. Another player is here. Very nice. Ah, Manon is hurt. This bandage is just what I need. Thank you, stranger. I'm not that strange. And Rin. There we go. Manel, dear. Thank you, Smoogle. The people of Mossword sometimes look down upon the rangers that were once my kin, but they do welcome their aid when it's offered. Look here. The Uruk that led this band has something in his hand. See if you can't wrest it from his grip. The corpse of my Thrug. Rest a scrap of parchment. I'll read it. Gur Narprakat, Turkul Dalgum, Gur Nargazbat, Qatar. I hope you got that. You taking notes? Good. I cannot read much of this. If this were an ordinary day, I would be grateful to have no reason to understand the black speech, but on this day it's a cause for frustration. Hold, Smoogle. What has happened to this Uruk's blade? It did not fall far from his body, unless my eyes were deceived somehow. Investigate what has excited the children to the northwest. Oh, yes. Northwest, that would be this direction. The one that's both north and west at the same time. It's like science. I figured this stuff out. Tegwin?
What do you want, stranger? No, I am not giving you this sword.
Yeah. Wait a moment, you're an adventurer, right? You promised to help train me in adventuring arts. Maybe I'll give you the sword. I'm not saying I will, you understand? I'm saying maybe. It'll depend on how good your training is. What's my first lesson, stranger? What's the first thing I need to know to become an adventurer? When someone who's better at it than you comes up, you give him your sword. Whack! He smirks at you. Well, are you going to teach me or not? He asks. So I'm going to teach you. Find and defeat. Find the defeat circle located to the north of Mossward. Evidently, we're going that way, aren't we? Ah, the defeat circle. Because it's content for, new characters. They're teaching you new player mechanics. In this case, it is basically the equivalent of the red circle in LotRO. If you're not familiar with it, nobody dies. You run out of morale and escape, run away, whatever. Explain adventuring is dangerous work. Very funny, stranger. I know what fighting is dangerous. That's why I'll try not to fight enemies that look to be beyond my capabilities. You're a kid. I'm a hobbit. I'm your size, and I'm still going to kick your ass. But sometimes unavoidable, I suppose. And when that happens, I'm defeated. I'll find myself at the nearest defeat circle, where I fell in battle. Where to next? Enter the blacksmith, alright. I don't know, people were complaining about the running animation. It doesn't look... It looks fine to me. And I think I like the jump. It reminds me of the old Hobbit jump. Blacksmith's over here.
Scardy spends more time fixing horseshoes than he does forging swords.
Hey, you got no need for swords here until now, did you, though? Scardy clears his throat and speaks up. That all costs coin, young Tegwin. Horseshoes and swords alike. But if that raid is a sign of things to come, I think the swords might become more in demand than they have been until now. Find the dummy located. Well, I found the dummy. It's Tegwin. Oh, they mean an actual dummy. Well, yeah. Where's the dummy? Located outside the blacksmith shop. Training dummy.
Now this is more like it.
Give me some threadbare cloth gloves. Ding 2! Woo! Deed complete. Traits, class traits, all kinds of stuff. I have new gloves, and they are 4 better item levels and 8 more armor than my old gloves, which is not very much. Travel to Bywater. Okay, well, I can travel to Bywater if I want to. I can buy water if I want to. Specialization needed. Blue is the healing. Red is historically. I mean, they may have revamped things since the last time I played RK. Red is very good for raids, large single targets, as they roll a lot of dots. And yellow is this is fire. This is lightning, and lightning seems to be better generally for leveling in my experience. So I'm going to go with that. Ceaseless argument. The potency of Runekeeper's writings is not hindered by repetition. Skill is hard to resist. Well, so my critical defense. Critical defense? I want critical hits. Very shocking touch days. Yeah, give me ceaseless arguments. And we also have some, we have a deed bestowed, celebrating sunshine. Let's go fishing in a bunch of places. Okay. Deed completed. Bingo Bothan needs my help. Of course he does. And the new mail is from aforementioned Bingo Bothan. Thank you. I need to rearrange. This is the return home. That's imperfect. I'm not happy with that particular thing that just happened, which I'll explain in a moment. Travel to personal home. I thought that if I dropped something in, the other one would pop off, as that's a better way, a better UI mechanic, at least in my opinion. Over here we have travel to personal. Oh, it did just rotated there. Gotcha. Okay, well, that's reasonable then. A Writ of Lightning deals lightning damage. Fiery Ridicule and Sustaining Bolt. Stronger when used at greater battle attunement. Okay, so we can go like that then. There we go. There's this one. Cooldown's 3 seconds. 3 seconds. That's 20 seconds. 15 seconds. Fiery Ridicule. That's the stacking rolling dot thing that I was talking about, and then we have Ceaseless Argument. Move that into the ones. I was trying to move that into the one slot. I missed. Alright. And now we will close and relock. Because if you don't lock the hotbar, in my experience, it's a real good way of, while you're working on your like 1, 2, 3s and 4s, and you need to click something out at the 8 or 9, and you've got fat, short little fingers, and to reach it while you're in the middle of your rotation is difficult. You use your mouse and click on it, and accidentally drag it off, and then you can't remember what the hell it was. That has happened a great many times.
If you impress me, maybe I'll give you
Well, I'm
this
ready
old
for you to
sword.
show off your combat skills. You explained that a Runekeeper may use the skill Fiery Ridicule to damage their foes and build battle attunement. He nods. I'll use Fiery Ridicule 3 times. That's out at 6. Oh, I guess that's all. It was a bit slow on updating. Strike with Wrath of Flame skills is a deed. An achieve, if you will. And we also have this one, presumably, is Strike with the Scribe's Spark. What do you think, Tegwin?
That was all right.
Oh, that was all right. Try again. You explained that a Runekeeper can consume battle attunement to use shocking words, which deals damage and stuns the enemy. Wow, I want to see that. Okay, I have to use shocking words. That one right there, I think. Yep.
One more. Show me one more skill.
That was decent. Show,
One
I
more.
suppose.
Show me one more skill.
After choosing your specialization, use Smoldering Wrath, Sustaining Bolt, or Writ of Health. Sustaining Bolt? Sustaining Bolt? Ah, Sustaining Bolt. Used Smoldering Wrath, Sustaining Bolt. Yep, I did those things.
That was pretty good, I suppose.
Bring the Uruk Blade to
That was
Meneldir
pretty
by
good,
the
I
East Gate.
suppose.
Yes, it was pretty good. Give me the damn sword. Punk kid, jeez. These kids today, I tell ya, stay off of my lawn. I don't actually have a lawn. I have a porch, which I share with my upstairs neighbor. I have a small deck. That I do have, but it's pretty small. I mean, I could probably get enough... I was going to say that I could get enough dirt on it to grow some grass. There's probably already enough dirt on it to grow grass. It's possible I don't sweep it as often as I should. Alright, where's Maneldir?
You recovered the Uruk blade from Tegwin before he hurt himself? Very well done.
I remember that age, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. A brittle runestone. Ooh, that'll increase my average DPS from 2.2 to 4.9. It will double my DPS.
I have been
Another
away
level!
from the land that was my home for
Ding
many years now.
tree. A peaceful village has been attacked and some of its people slain. You help me replenish supplies of the healing herb called Kingsfoil and defeat any of the creatures nearby that may threaten? I can do that. Let's see if I can figure out where we were. Sturvales. I'm trying to figure out where exactly we were. There's Mickle Delving. Yondershire is a cool area they added, which is up to like level 35, I think. It was nice to add a lower level zone, to see them add a lower level zone to give people more choice and also just to add to the feel. Now, theoretically, I'm trying to figure out exactly where we started on the map. I think it's on the east side of the Misties. Ah, what do we have there? Neighborhood stable master. So that may be it. Maybe in this area here. Mist Hollow, Sunderbrot. I think it is. It's the wells of the Lang Flood. So I can't see any clicky spot for it. The Vales, Gladden Field. So that would make sense for it to be there, though. Alright, I need to collect Kingsfoil. Well, let's get some of the other quests as well. If we're going to be running around outside, undoubtedly we have additional quests to run out there.
Can I take a moment
Talk
of
to
your
Mayor
time?
Will Whitford outside the town hall in Mickle Delving. I'll accept that and stop tracking it. As we have a ways to go before we get to Mickle Delving, I think. Although we could get there as early as a couple more levels.
You are an adventurer.
I am.
My husband
Find
was
Geralt's
once like
missing
you,
boot.
but he gave it up to settle down.
Her husband's Geralt. He used to be adventurer. He gave it up. Uh-huh. An adventurer. He gave it up. Was it, I don't know. I'm spitballing here. An arrow to the knee? I hear those are contagious amongst adventurers. Scardy. A little extra never hurts.
Do
There
as
it
folk
is.
shall endure, as we always have.
This quest must be unlocked on your account and can be purchased from the LotRO store to purchase it. Oh, is this one that has to be like, it's a level 0, or is it 0 cost one? Talk to the quest bestower to complete this quest.
Yes.
And did that give me a little extra? Sure want to add this mount? Yay, mounts. We've got mounts. Steed by Starlight. We got another one? I think we got another one. We've got the Steed of the Eastmanet. We've got the Tome of the Chestnut Corgi. Steed of the Eldar. Let's move that to there. Move these down here for now. Not that one. Or that one. Those ones. Pardon me, I'm terribly anal retentive about my inventory. I admit it. And I'm also anal retentive about keeping my hotbars tidy. I have many, many quirks. So many quirks. Oh, I clearly made that jump.
Would you do something for me?
Deliver food and drink to Darius, Errol, Leon, Cled, and Guion. Sure. New quest for the lookouts. We got another quest here.
I hope these dark days
In
will soon be
Langaran.
behind us.
Let's go ahead and remove that from the tracker for now. Bevan. Feathers
I've
from
heard there are many
Carbine.
uses to which unassuming objects might be put.
We can remove that from the tracker for now. Difficulty. Oh, that's right. They added the difficulty that was in the VIP servers. Where you can make the game more difficult. And for a lot of players, because the game is quite straightforward and simple at the default difficulty, a lot of people will like to turn it up to a great many notches.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Bring me tokens of heroism from your battles.
Would you do
Daring?
something for me?
Make the game significantly more difficult. Completing the quest before level 11 will begin deeds that can be completed by achieving levels 5 and 130 without reducing your difficulty back to normal. Level 50. Okay. I've accepted it.
Could I speak with you a moment?
I have some hero marks. I'm a hero, guys.
What do you
Difficulty
need?
Daring. Certain you want to step foot. Yeah. There we go. I'm starting the difficult. Well, it's not that difficult. I mean, that was only the second tier. Ah, okay. I'm daring. Barter
Greetings.
items. I have 3. What can I buy? Oh, nothing. Emotes. Epic emotes. Okay. We'll see how difficult it really is. I'll probably turn myself down really quick because I'm a wimp. In the language of the old ones, candy ass comes to mind. There's some food and
Hello there.
refreshment. Hello! Come over here.
What can I do for you?
Enjoy your refreshments. They will be delicious and nutritious.
Hello there.
Hi.
Might I
Defeat
take
the
a moment
warg
of
at the
your
Howling
time?
Stones. And
Hello there.
hello there. Let's see, that all of them? Yeah, I think so. We'll go back to Raiden. Did I not talk to Ellery?
Mossford is a quiet
Find the
town.
hills
It
southeast
has always
of
been a
Howling
quiet
Stones
town.
mentioned by Ellery. They now allow you more than 5 quests. Yay! Mind you, they haven't really done much with the UI to make it a little more readable for us old folks with bad eyes and bad backs, bad digestion, bad sleeping, bad stomachs, bad hearing, bad gastrointestinal. I'll just stop right there.
Greetings, friend.
Deed bestowed. Quests in Swanfleet. Still got a couple more ringy-dingy thingies here. I did want to... Hey, I remembered. Collections. We have a anniversary celebration pig and a chestnut corgi. We have a couple more in our boxes and stuff. But what we're looking for here is the mounts. Little extra steed. Not that great. Dusky nimblefoot goat. Handy for when you go underground. Steed of starlight with the steed of the elder. How did I misput that? Okay. Try that again. Not going to stick, is it? No, it's not going to stick. Okay. We need to do two things. First, this has got to be dragged down a little to match that. Once again, we unlock the quick sort bars. Allah?
You look pretty tough to me. You're
Make it to the
not
marked
scared
spot on the edge of the
anything, are you?
timed quests can eat a bag of dicks. Pardon my French.
Stay a moment.
These creatures are still recovering from the shock of what happened. Could you make a little time out of your day to reassure some of the critters? I need to calm the nervous goat, calm the anxious chicken, and calm the perturbed cow. There's an anxious chicken. I'm a hero, you know? Granted, I am a Hobbit hero, so it does make sense that I'd be pretty good at calming goats, cattle, and chickens.
How can
Although
I be
I
of
might be
service?
making the goats nervous, if you know what I mean. I could use some help cleaning up their droppings. Wait, where are you going? I like that they're making fun of the fact that they have put so much scat play quests into the game. Not my favorites, gotta say. I think the first scat play quest in any MMO I remember was the Nagrand Cherries in the first WoW expansion.
The raid on Mosswood by that band of Uruks
Collect
has left our defenses
suitable
in a
branches
terrible
northwest of
state,
Mosswood.
friend.
Kingsfoil. Don't they make charcoal? It's Kingsford. I have to explain my jokes because no one gets them. Actually, I have to explain my jokes because most people don't find them funny. Alright, we found the King's Foil. Well, we're not very far away. Let's mount up on our pony of the Elder, really. It's a pony. Defeat. No. The one that's done. Where's the one that's done? Oh, I guess it was multiple things I had to do. Okay. Defeat beasts near Mossward. Yeah, it was multiple things I had to do. I have to defeat some beasts. It's a wolf! And I found some loot. And that should have been one of the beasts. Yay! We've killed our first beast. Even though we're at the higher difficulty. Wow, stunned me. Definitely harder. New skills available. That's another level. I'm now level 4. New skills available? I don't think so. Scribe Spark. Shocking Words. Rid of Lightning. Sustaining Bolt. Ceaseless Argument. Return Home. Yeah, I don't see any new skills. Wild Goat. But he wouldn't count. He's only got 1 hit point. Not worth my incredible bravery. Got another boar. Definitely harder than the default setting, as you would expect. I'm playing at a heroic difficulty because I'm so damned heroic. It's a burden I bear, you know. It's a weighty burden. But somebody's got to bear it, and I'm capable of bearing the unbearable. Yeah, I got nothing. And one more boar ought to do it, right? Yep. He stunned me, jerk. Alright, I should have. Bring the King's Foil to Melder by the east gate of Mosswood. Sorry, I can't help myself. I'm a child.
Mosswood is not the only village.
Find the stable
in
master of
Swampfleet.
Mosswood to the
The
southwest.
stable master can help you check on the others.
Alright, where's the unstable master? I kid, of course. The healer, the wolves,
Stay
King's
a
Foil.
moment.
Collect King's Foil. Wait, I just collected a bunch of King's Foil. You guys think this is funny? You think this is funny? You send me out for King's Foil, I come back with King's Foil, you send me out for more King's Foil. Am I a clown? Do I amuse you? I hope so. Kind
Have you
of trying to
been
do
to the
that.
Sturvales?
Talk to Larry Grud. We'll remove that one. Stable Master provides a number of travel routes. Yes, I know he does.
Hello there.
Hello. Find Geralt's missing boot. Hire one of the stable master's horses and follow the travel route to Clegur. To Clegur. I can go to Clegur. I will travel to Clegur. It's beautiful and scenic Clegur. Big rocky rocks. Home to the Stewars. Talk to one of them. Brialan Winbuck, the village of Clegur. Is that the... maybe? Butcher shop in Clegur? Maybe? Probably not, but I'm here. No, that's Cunetta Moltgig. Alright, well, let's see. Levy Grud. Rosenhill, somebody... Rosenhill Flutch. No, I'm looking for Brielle and Winbuck. Must be up there, I'm going to assume. Perhaps we can find them. That would be nice. Why do you put these big rocks in everyone's way? Huh, there they are.
Welcome to Gregor, finest of the villages to be found in the Stourvales.
Oh, well, finest of the villages to be found in the Stourvales. That's like the shiniest turd. You explained the village of Mossward was recently attacked by a raiding party consisting of goblins and uruks. Oh my, are you certain? We've not had such troubles for well longer than I can remember, that's for sure. Who would threaten the Stours? Give me threadbare cloth trousers. They're threadbare, so you may see something a little extra.
The mayor must be told of
Talk to
this.
Malmadog Torlin outside his house in the south of Clegor, stablemaster. I have new pants. I will wear my new pants. Let us see my pants. We can't really see my pants just as well. To the south. I'm headed the wrong direction. Because of course I am. They tell me to go to the south, I immediately head north because...
What's that? Goblins and uruks?
Oh my! I will consider what you've told me. I will consider it more quickly if you bring back some choice cuts of meat from the beasts of the Stourvales. Bring them to Gunetta Moltgig, our butcher, at a shop down the hill. Collect choice cuts of meat from beasts in the Stourvales. And that's back to the north. Now, mind you, I'm only level 4, and this is a level 6 quest. Level 6, not level 6, as far as I know. I don't suppose the squirrels have any tasty bits on them. Evidently, they like wolf meat round here. Okay. If they like wolf meat, who am I to say no? Those guys are level 10. And at the higher difficulty, I'd be dead. That's level 8. Maybe the squirrel's not so bad after all. No, I didn't get a cut of meat. Alright, I'm going to live dangerously. This is a level 8 critter. I'm still alive. Indeed bestowed. Use any words of trace skills. Words of grace skills. Grace, not trace. See, the eyes are going, guys. I told you. And what's waiting for us over here? A squirrel. But other than the squirrel, another wolf. Again, we'll heal ourselves with a hot to start things off. Trying to ameliorate any damage that he does in the first 12 seconds to me. Another heal for me. It's level 10 when I'm level 4 is a little intimidating, especially because I have turned up the difficulty. If I could get a nice little, I don't know, level even a 9, but a 10 is a bit more than I'm comfortable with. Because that's red difficulty. And historically, at least, you get up to red difficulty, your odds of missing go way up. It's a Knickerbreaker. I don't know if anyone eats Knickerbreaker meat. Maybe? I'm a little dubious about Knickerbreaker meat, but... Throw myself a quick heal here. That's another level. Completed the Wary. That's for reaching level 5 without dying. Deed completed. The Wary. Title awarded. The Wary. I don't think I got food from him. I don't think I got a cut of meat from him. Feathers? No. Oh, maybe I did. Out of 6. Throw myself a little hot. Difficulty 2. Daring. Plus 15% experience and 3% virtue. Reward extra. That seems okay. Now you should be able to get some nice food out of the dough, but evidently no. It's a Whispering Vale Wolf. I will run away if the other one joins in. Because a twofer is not what I consider to be a good choice. Have my 6 cuts of choice cuts of meat. I wonder who the lucky winner is who gets the bug meat from the Knickerbreaker. It did look like my damage numbers were significantly up there, so that's good. Whee! I hope they don't mind me riding my pony across their roof. I mean, I don't see any reason why they should. The butcher shop. No, not my horse. This stuff.
Ah, these cuts are choice indeed.
I brought him choice cuts. Weekly orders.
Hello! Hello!
What day is it? What day is it? Are you sure? That can't be right. You'll have to collect weekly meat orders from outside houses of Clegor. Is that in addition? Mineldir's here. I should have warned you that the folk in Swanfleet will often put you to work, Smoogle. Comes with the territory, you might say. Find a helpful villager in Glenhelig to tell you of recent events in the Sturvales. Find a helpful villager in Lintrev to tell you of recent events in the Sturvales. Oh, did I finish the quest for what's-his-face? Does not look like we have a ring up there. Nope, no ring. Alright, we have a meat order. Which is... Lumyan. Are they ordering amounts? Are they ordering specific cuts of meat? I mean, sure, when I go to the store, I pick up supplies I'm going to need for 2 weeks. Alright, that's 5 of the meat orders. No matter where I go, they all have chores for me. Six, 7, and then 8. All right. Pardon me. All right. I got your meat orders right here.
I should have warned you that the folk in Swan Fleet will often put you to work.
Where'd he go? There he is. Canetta?
How do you do?
Good, good, very good. You'd better talk to the mayor in person, then run back here and let me know what he wants. Oh my god. Oh, I thought I heard buzzing, and indeed we have beehives there. The mayor gets to quite literally look down on his citizens. How nice. Canada wants to know what meat I wish to order for the next week. Surely he must know by now that I expect to have a standing order: beef, chicken, and pork, with plenty of each. Malmadog loves them all. He noticed the expression gives a hearty laugh. I do enjoy them all, but I speak not only of myself. My very good boy here shares my name and my appetite. We're both Malmadogs. That's his dog. Malmadog's dog is named Malmadog. Now you run along and tell Canetta that I want the same order as last week, and mayors shouldn't need to be consulted on this every 7 days. I'm very busy after all. Press F to doubt.
Hello?
Same as last time? It's always the same, you know. But if I didn't ask him, he complains that I didn't. I think the mayor just likes the attention. One of these days I should take a holiday. Maybe I could be mayor. Then I'd have more than enough time to relax. Being mayor does sound like a pretty good gig. I need to AFK a sec and refill my coffee cup. I'll be right back. And I'm back. And I remembered to turn off the AFK. That's not a given, by the way. What do we have here? Those are my old pants. Cuts of superior roast pork. Well, sure. I like roast. I like pork. I like roast pork. Sounds like a plan to me. I've got quests back in the other place. Let's head back there. I do have to say I am disappointed. I was hoping for a new starting area, but other than talking with the people back in River Hobbit land, that's all we had. I don't know if there's other questing in that area. I couldn't find the area on the map to actually get a good close look at it. My assumption is it's here, but I don't know that. Yeah, Lindleby. Okay, yeah, swift travel. Lindleby. Yeah, it is here. I don't know what level questing that is. Falkvisk. Hlithseld. Oh, yeah, that's neighborhood. That's the housing area. What level is Lindleby? One sec. I have to know. It appears the Lindleby area is level 115. So I guess we won't be going there anytime soon. So they added an area, but it's definitely not a starting area. Let's head back to...
Good day.
Hi there, Mossword. You've got to be kidding me. I can't travel back swiftly without using... without using a goddamn mithril coin? $4 silver. I don't have 4 silver yet. That's the problem. Okay. Should have set my save point there. So we're going to get a tour as we ride from Clagur to Mosswood. A level 115 Hobbit area just seems a little odd to me. Okay, it seems a lot odd to me. I mean, a level 115 orc riding through town sneezes, he would blow down all the houses. So that's a disappointment to me. That kind of deflates my intent for the next day or two. Thursday, we do get the new Last Epoch patch, 0.9.2, which has a new class. I'll be playing that on Thursday. Or new elite spec, I should say. Elite specialization, or... call it? The Rune Master, Rune Keeper. I don't know, a Rune Keeper here. I think it's a Rune Master there, but I just call him a Rune Dude. Let's see, we've got... What is that? Wolves, Kingsfoil... That one. Number of uses. The number of uses is feathers from Crabine. No wonder they don't like us and they side with Saruman. We're hunting Crabine for their feathers. Ooh, I found a suitable branch. You must be picky as hell. That's 2 suitable branches. So I was planning on doing more LotRO, but I'm thinking now most likely not. What's in there? Wandering Plainswolf. What to my Wandering Plainswolf should appear? Copper. A wild goat. I myself have been referred to as an old goat, so I think we have a lot in common. Well, that's a footpad. We know what to do with no good nicks like that. We set them on fire, and then we hit them with lightning bolts. Brigand Slayer of Swanfleet. 1 out of what, 30? Yeah, 30. That's a Delver Squirrel. That's a boar. That's a boar, and then a wolf. We're looking for Crabine. And perfect sticks as well. They have to be perfect. We get all the sticks? I think we only got 8 of them. Or 4 of the 8, sorry. That's a wolf. We have a rusted dagger. Oh, and a Crabine. Dwellers of Swanfleet. Crabine. We have lots of Crabine. We're just going to set them on fire and hit them with lightning bolts, because I mean that's what else do you do with them? They're evil birds, and also completely coincidentally quite good. Someone sounds like he's laughing, but who laughed last? Ha ha! Sharad, you are. Tried to run away. Like I'm gonna let a dirty, rotten brigand, thief, coward get away. Not on my watch. That's 6 out of 8 on the Crabine. Possibly Crabine. Wolf. Another footpad. That's a fox. That's a boar. We will mount up and find a couple more Crabine. The plural of Crabine. That's a wolf and a squirrel. Wolf. 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 goat, a Kraban. A little fire! One more Kraban. Nope, that's a boar. As much as I love bacon, I don't have a quest for the boars. That's all the Kraban we need. What do we have over here? That's Geralt's boot. Somewhere along here. The suspicious object in the mud might just be Geralt's favorite boot. An old and very dirty boot from the mud. It was really stuck in there. We ride back to town as it's getting dark. And I'm scared of the dark. We've got Kraban feathers. We've got an old muddy boot. Truly, we are a hero of the ages. Wild goat. I bet that would be delicious. Generally speaking, I've enjoyed when I've had goat. What's over there? New life of a guard. I don't see that on my pile of stuff. Oh, more suitable branches. We need 4 more suitable branches. I must face the target I had. I rode past it. More suitable branch after this. Scanning for suitable branches. I tried clicking on it. Why did it not go? There we are. Looking for suitable branches. They call me the Branch Master. Nobody calls me that. Hardened Traveler. I bet he is. Sorry. Difficulty Paths of Valor. I'll click him in a sec.
There you are. Let us see those feathers.
Here's your feathers. Coins of Cardalon, eggs and onions, by the way. Eggs and onions.
But such music
I had
will have to wait.
bacon
For
and
winter
onion
is approaching,
egg
and autumn
frittata
doesn't
for
last.
lunch. Actual coincidence. Okay, so this is just the guy I'm already have spoken to. I still haven't died. Yet. But I hit level 5, so we open the gift pack. And this gives us another gift. The wrapped horse whistle. I don't need it. We can throw it away. We have potions. We have outfitting yourself and others. They are going to be changing the crafting system in-game. A couple of dyes. Right now, you take a particular avocation, and it gives you 3 crafting disciplines. You don't get to choose which 3. You choose one of the 5 or 6 or 8 disciplines and or avocations, and it gives you 3 specific disciplines. They're changing it so you can take any 3 you want. Bring Geralt's favorite boot to his wife, Wenna. Which one's Wenna? Wenna. Wenna in Rome, do as the Romans do. Wenna in Mossword, give her the muddy boot.
You found it. He is going to be so happy.
I think Geralt is by the North Gate wearing his old leather shoes. Alright. I went and got your muddy boot. There's some tale of travel and being an adventurer and stuff. It's long.
What is this?
Why have you brought me this? I thought I was rid of it.
That boot.
Another level.
One half of a pair that was
Access to
dearest
outfits.
my heart.
Or information
They were
about
my
outfits.
adventuring boots.
Find a hobbit in the village of Clegure who might be interested in Geralt's boot. Remote quest. Summer seasonal instances have arrived. We can quickly remove those. Oh, tasks. I don't think we've got any broken. We have enough. I think it's 10. Does not look like we have enough of any of the task materials to turn them in. Frankly, the task system needs an overhaul. It's pretty bad.
Thank you for these branches. I will see to making use of them.
I got hard biscuits. One hard biscuit.
Perhaps you could help me once again.
Here. Talk to Scardi. Bend blade in his blacksmith shop. You see, it is required now, since John Rhys Davies did it, that all dwarves must be spoken as if they have terrible Scots accents. Hey, I didn't make that call. That was way over my pay grade. Squeaky
Whenever
doors.
anyone
Apply some
needs
grease to the
something,
hinges
they
of
come
Scardi's
first to me
interior
instead of
door
checking the
to
storehouse.
end the squeaking. There you go. Good amount of grease has been applied to the hinges to put an end to the squeaking. I'm a hero. What did you do today? Greased up some hinges. Is that a euphemism for something? I wish. Alright. Get out of this. That's the one. Alright, that's the timed quest that can, well, can go screw. Collect tokens of heroism. Let's go ahead and remove that from the tracker. Defeat Warg. Find the hills southeast. Collect more Kingsfoil. Find a helpful villager in Glenhinne. Collect boar meat. Find a hobbit in the village of Clegure who might be interested in Geralt's boot. Yeah, okay. We'll set that as a focus. A hobbit in the village of Clegure who might be... is pointing me way out of town. Okay, that doesn't seem to be very conducive to what I'm looking for. Oh, in Clegure. Right. We can remove that. Apply some grease to the hinges of the healer's shop door and end the squeaking. Okay, the healer. Are they next door to... Oh, it's evening. Everyone's out. It's a nice summer evening. Ah, the healer is next door. I'm greasing up the hinges. Grease to the hinges of the door to Cadigan's house. And then squeak Cadigan's house. That's provisions. Cadigan's house. Door hinges. Greasing them up. How odd. The squeaking only gets louder. It's a squeaking rat. hit him with a lightning bolt to put an end to the squeaking, though not in the way Marion intended. Well, you know, the squeaking's taken care of. I hope he is duly appreciative. But probably not. Sokka, the chestnut corgi, who I assume belongs to Kalamakar, Ardent of Freedom, from Shards of Narsil. Couple
How
players
fared
around
your
here.
efforts against the squeaky doors of Mossward?
Rats in the village. Don't like the sound of that. Thanks all the same. We here in Mossward will manage. We always do. And it's a miracle that you do. The Wolves' Kingsfoil. Oh, that's in the area with the wolves. There were a lot of wolves in that area. I happen to know. Which is the blue? Autumn doesn't last. Autumn doesn't last. Boar meat. We can do that one. A lot of wolves. And since, as we have established, I am playing at one of the higher difficulties, I would almost certainly die. So it's a place where you could pull 2 or 3 wolves without a problem. Possibly more. But we have a nice chunk of boar meat. I like to think it was bacon, because that's what I would want from the boar, would be bacon. Boar meat. I have had wild boar, actually. Very nice restaurant in Sonoma Valley? Can't remember for sure. A place called Mustard's. I'm not sure if it's even around. But they're They're lamb shank to die for. That guy is significantly more powerful than me. That's a fox. I don't want to hurt a little fox. They're friendly. Wild goat. I might be willing to burn a Kraban. Looking for boars. That's a boar. Uruk High Raider. Well, we could say hi to the Uruk. New deed, Uruk Slayer of Swanfleet. He just looked like he was going to cause trouble, you know? I hate to stereotype, but the Uruks, you know, kind of evil spawn of Morgoth. I know it's not fair of me to call them that, but it's true. Another boar. There we are. We need one. 5 more. Or more. Or more boar. One simply does not walk into more boar. Plains wolf. Boar. Yeah, you stunned me. You proud of yourself? Big tough pig, beaten up on a little hobbity fellow such as myself. You ought to be ashamed. At long last, sir, have you no sense of decency? That's a really old guy reference. That's an even before I was born reference. Fox, we got squirrel, we got crabine. Plains wolf. No, we just need a couple more boar. That's B-O-A-R, not B-O-O-R. Although they may be impolite and hence boorish. Hill grouse. I've been called a grouse, too. More often a grouch. That one's accurate for sure. Wolf. Boar. Two more. Boar. Boar. Crazy boar. Just keep your cool, boar. I need one more piece of boar meat. Come on, you're boring me, man. We got all the boar meat we can carry. Okay, maybe not all of the boar meat. We could probably carry more boar meat. Look at the warm and welcoming lights of totally not an armpit, little town, totally not USA. Bevan.
Very good! This boar meat should help carry Mosswood through some of the coldest winter months.
Well, I aim to please, so please aim. There's Lintrev and the other town. What do we got over here? Those are the prologues. Right? Wolves Kingsfoil. Scout Beyond. We should be able to get a Scout Beyond taken care of. More pork. Ah, I was given 4 cuts of superior roast pork. These guys just gave me the crappy stuff. Figures. Man, Mosswood. What a shithole. I mean, At least in Cligura, I do a little work and they give me the prime roast pork, not some secondhand, crappy hand-me-down roast pork. This seems to be the hill Larry described. At Vantage Point, the basin through which runs the old South Road seems mostly quiet. Talk to Larry again. I checked. It all seemed quiet. Except for the huge nest of wolves. Where one of you wants me to commit suicide by going to try and get you some more Kingsfoil. Hi, Larry.
All appears quiet? That is good, but I will not relax my guard.
That is good too.
You know the road that passes through Swanfleet, of course.
That is at level 6. We got the writ of special passage. Couple of run speed boosts, some regenerative food, and a box for level 7. We're already at level 7. We got a Tome of Defense, box for level 8, and some more buffy stuffs.
How can I be of service?
Westbury. Or Mickle Delving. We had a quest for Mickle Delving, didn't we? Not that. River Hobbit. Hobbits. Home from Home. Will Whitford. Yeah, Mickle Delving. That one. So I was hoping for a new starting area, but now that I know that Lindleby is an area of level 115 or 130, depending on which thing I was looking at, I don't think I'll be continuing with my LotRO adventures right now. Probably when we get the new expansion, which is Chapter 38, or whatever they call it, Update 38, which will bring in the new class. The new class will be, I believe, the Mariner. It was originally in the data mined stuff was listed as Corsair. I guess they decided they didn't want players actually being actual real pirate bad guys, so they changed it to Mariner. Maybe it was Mariner the whole time and just used Corsair as disguise. But it will be Mariner. That's probably months out, so I can't see myself coming back until then. Where's the mayor? There's the mayor.
A lovely day.
A visitor come to the Shire. It's my duty and pleasure to welcome you. You introduce yourself to Mayor Wetfoot. He bows. You tell him if you're home, saying only it's beyond the Misty Mountains, and of your long journey through countless lands that led you to the village of Mosswood and Swanfleet. It was there you met Fridolin Took, you say, and Mayor Whitfoot chortled to himself. It would be Fridolin, wouldn't it? It's always a Took. Well, I, for one, am glad you've come to visit us. If you and your kin are indeed distant cousins of ours, then I say you are kin of mine. You are welcome to remain in the Shire for as long as you wish, Smoogle. There are many fine towns and villages in the Shire, so I would suggest you visit them all. After all, I've heard more than enough complaints about my purported favoritism. Nevertheless, I'm certain the good folk of the Shire would welcome the help of a roomkeeper of your stature. I'm Smoogle Creekhopper, and I'll get Tunic of the River Hobbits, Trouser of the River Hobbits, Shoulder Guards of the River Hobbits, and Dress. Well, I could. It would be a little daring. That's the dress. I don't think it's me. It makes my butt look big. But that's the tunic, trousers, and shoulder guards. Actually, not bad. I like the tunic. But we have made it back to the same part of the world I first started in beta. I rolled a hobbit. Played a few hours. Said, what the hell's with this bullshit? Delivering pies, delivering the mail, picking up pies, delivering the mail. This is ridiculous. And I left. And after it released and got pretty good reviews, I came back and tried it again, starting in one of the other areas, and found it was actually a really good MMORPG. And that if I hadn't started in freaking Hobbiton as a hobbit, doing hobbit quests, when you weren't expecting that, I mean, the hobbit quests are fine, but when you're expecting, killing things, and instead you're picking up pies and delivering the mail. So I missed out on like a month or two, and so I don't have the same anniversary as all my friends who started when the game launched. I started like a month or two later. Okay. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. I should be back tomorrow at my usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Not sure what I'll be playing. Maybe a little more Guild Wars 2. Thursday will likely be Last Epoch because of the new patch, the new content, the new subclass or superclass or elite spec or whatever you want to call it. And there's something else coming up. Also, the new season for another ARPG, Torchlight Immortal, which I was surprised by. It was much better than I expected. It was actually pretty good. So with the new season coming, I'll likely be trying that in the upcoming days as well. I think that launches also on Thursday. But for now, I'm going to call it here. I want to thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you had a little bit of fun and entertainment. I'm sorry there's no real new content other than that tiny little instance space when you roll up a River Hobbit. Disappointing. But then I didn't look into it too much, and I probably should have. So that's on me. But I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully you'll see me soon. I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday night. And I hope the rest of your week goes smoothly. Tomorrow's hump day. You can make it. I'll be back tomorrow. Take care. And ciao for now. Good night, guys.